Hey, let's just go ahead and see what Spirit has to say. Let's get some messages. We already had one card fly out. We got the Six of Swords. So, are you traveling? Are you thinking of traveling? I feel like for a lot of you, you are moving out of choppy waters into calmer waters. We have what's crossing you is the Nine of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment, moving towards happiness, success, needing to move towards that. What do we have here? We have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Looking at the things that you want to invest in, your time, your energy. What is in the recent past, Spirit? What do we got in the recent past? We have the Lovers. Okay, making a choice, moving away. What's on your mind? Eight of Swords. Ooh, okay. So feeling a little mentally blocked. What do we got in the near future? Ouch. Nine of Swords. Okay, that's some heavy energy. Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. How are people seeing you? We have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Devil. All right. Are you giving your energy to toxicity? Are you with someone who's toxic? Are you in a job that's toxic? Are you bound to something? What's going on? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. What's in the hopes and fears? What's in the hopes and fears position? Ooh, Queen of Swords in the reverse. And what is the outcome? We've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. Wow. Okay. Heavy energy here, you guys. Okay. So overall energy, we got the Five of Cups. This is about crying over spilt milk. This could be about a relationship. Okay. Because we do have the Lovers here. Isn't it funny how the Devil and the Lovers looks alike? You got the angel in the background and the devil in the background. And then you've got these two bound to the devil, but you got these two who are free. So once you were free and now you are bound, there was a time where you had a lot of love for someone and now it has turned toxic. I think for some of you, you could be a feminine, does not have to be, but you are showing up as a feminine here with the Queen of Pentacles. Like, what the hell did I invest my energy into? And I feel like now you've got this like mental prison. I think for some of you, you are locked into some type of a trauma. I'm getting like a trauma bond with the devil here, okay? I feel like you didn't see things clearly. You weren't seeing things clearly. There definitely could have been a third-party relationship. I'm getting that here too because we do have two women here. All right? And then the devil has three people, as does the Lovers. It's like maybe you just recently got into a relationship and everything was going really well. Maybe you had rebounded. I feel like maybe this is somebody who rebounded. You went from one relationship to another. Maybe you didn't take time to heal from the grief and the sadness from a past relationship. And now you're kind of like at ground zero again. And you're like, damn. I do see you moving on. I see you moving on like to calmer waters, but you're stressed, you're worried, you're depressed. We have two nines here. Nines could be relevant. Ninth month, September. We're coming up on September. September could be important. We also have the number 8 here. We also have, what do we have here? Two sixes and two sevens. Two sixes, two sevens, and two nines. I'm sorry, we have 3 sixes here with the Lovers. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. I feel like some of you, you're waiting on some type of a harvest. It's like, when is my turn? When is it my turn? If this is not a love situation, this could be also work because we do have the Pentacles here with the Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of Swords energy here too. With the Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords in the reverse. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're moving away but it's almost like, but I don't know where I'm going. I almost feel like you're adrift right now. Like you're kind of a drifter. Maybe you're really thinking about moving away from whatever work you've been doing. So this could be about work, does not have to be about love. There could be some type of toxicity at work for some, it's almost like, what are you willing to sell your soul to the devil for? You could definitely feel like you've been selling your soul to your environment, whatever this environment is. I'm also getting your health is your wealth. I feel like in the past you really did love what you do, or you really did, like the relationship, if it was a relationship, it started out freaking amazing and you thought, oh my goodness, like I was able to find love again, and now it's brought you nothing but sadness. You're all up in your head. I'm getting like, be careful of your tongue, right? Like, be careful what you're saying. I get that very strongly. I feel like some of you sold yourself short. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like, man, is the juice worth the squeeze? Like, I've invested so much into this. Like, do I continue going? Are you even seeing the growth of what it is that you've, invested in with the Queen of Pentacles? She's all about investments. She's, all about like, her time is valuable. I think for a lot of you guys are afraid. If you've been in a relationship again, I think that you're afraid of being single. Hopes and fears. Okay? Because the Queen of Swords is someone who's single. She's usually our single lady card. And she's somebody who's been very hurt. This could go in so many different ways, you guys. I'm not seeing any wands here. I don't see any fire. So it's not passion. I only see one cups card. And that's the Five of Cups. And Spirit's like, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Maybe somebody's wanting to bridge the gap with you. Somebody could be wanting to bridge that gap with you. But someone here is full of sorrow. I feel like they could be staying up late at night. It's almost like they passed up. You know what it kind of reminds me of is like, okay, we'll use relationships for instance, right? Okay, one person, is gung-ho about the relationship, and usually it's the feminine. Like, the feminine doesn't go into a relationship without a long-term like idea, right? She's like, okay, like I'm ready to like literally invest in this relationship or into this job or whatever, but we're going to use relationships for the time being because this is what I'm being called to tell you. And they're like, okay, like this is smooth sailing, like we can do this, we can build together, we can invest in this together. And then all of a sudden the other one gets cold feet and they're like, well, I don't know what I want. I kind of want to keep my options open. Why do we need to put a title on this? That kind of a thing. And she's like, I'm not just going to continue putting energy in for the sexual aspects of the relationship, because that's what the devil can actually represent. Like, I'm not just looking for that. I'm looking for something that we're building together. Like, this is going to be something that's long term. And I see like one person like wanting to skate out. And now it's left this other person in this position of like, what the hell? And it's, it's really shitty because this is what I'm seeing in relationships. It's all too often like it's this pattern. It's like an epidemic, It's one of the worst pandemics of relationships. And it seems to be stronger and stronger now that we have Neptune at 29 degrees. It's like, good luck, trying to get into a relationship at this time. You're gonna keep ending up right back where you started. It's like love is a battlefield. Listen to that song. Love is a battlefield. You might want to listen to that because that's kind of where we're at right now. Even in jobs, like people are tired of investing into somebody else's empire when this person is toxic. You know, people don't leave, good jobs. They leave shitty bosses, right? They get tired of being taken advantage of. And it goes back to like, what are you willing to sell your soul to the devil for? And I get a lot of people are like, well, I need the money, I only stick around because I have bills to pay. And it's like, okay, but I feel like you need to work on your strategy. You need to work on your exit strategy. Sixes are all about harmony and balance and reciprocity, give and take. It's about family. And yeah, like maybe at one point in time, you really loved the person you were with, or you really loved the job that you were doing. And now it's like, how the hell do I get out of this? Like, I'm out. Like, I want it done. I don't want to be done. And I feel like somebody here is working on making a decision. They don't know exactly how they're going to get out of whatever this is, but they're getting out. They don't even care at this point. What is the Seven of Swords in the reverse, Spirit? Why do we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse? What's going on here? Because in the upright, the Seven of Swords is a liar, cheater, thief. Or somebody moving in broad daylight, like they're leaving something behind, like they don't even care. We got the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like your exit strategy is because you're looking for something more stable. You're looking for new opportunities, a new path to go down. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. So we have Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you're weighing up your options. And the Fool. I really like this. Okay, so yeah, we've got these three cards that are clarifying the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is about an opportunity of a brand new path. And I feel like I almost feel like you're on the precipice of something brand new. And it's almost like you can feel it. I do feel like you're going to get some type of a message in the future. And for those of you who are walking away from a relationship, I do feel like there is something stable here. And maybe that stability is just you being single. Personally, I think that right now, more than ever, if you're single, you need to just honor where you're at. Because finding love right now is going to be few and far between. We're in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Chiron retrograde. Like, not gonna lie, if you were to meet anybody in this amount of time, like the chances of it falling through is like 98%. Okay, it's just gonna be another lesson, and I'm not saying for every one of you, but a good majority of you. I'm not gonna lie. You can be the statistic, like the 1% that might be able to come into a union that's going to last the test of time. But I'm not really seeing that right now in my readings. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing that in my YouTube videos, and I'm definitely not seeing it in my personal readings. If you're not already in a relationship, and I feel like you need to learn to be happy with where you are right now. And, if you don't like the job that you're doing, it's time for you to get out. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to say, you know what? I'm tired of the sleepless nights. I'm tired of wondering where I stand in relationships. I'm tired of, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I'm paying your bills, but you're not actually paying mine. I'm bringing you customers and I'm doing my job and I'm doing it 100%. And these businesses are capitalizing off of you. That's why it's so important that you start your own business so that you can create your own stability. Stop building other people's empires, Five of Cups. Show me the Five of Cups, Spirit. Yeah, the Moon. Some type of secrets came out, all right? Or a cycle is ending. There needed to be a cycle that ended. All right, what do we have here, Spirit? Yeah, the World. That's not an ending. You got the Moon and the World. That's two major arcanas on that Five of Cups. And yes, it can be sad when that shit happens. Endings are sad, kind of. Oh, God, you guys, I cannot make this up. Look at this. We've got the Moon, the World, and the Death card. If that is not an ending, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Like, the end, it's over. I'm going to leave that here because I really don't have anything more to say. You already know it's coming. Forewarned is forearmed, and I love the outcome to this. There is an opportunity, a brand new path opening up for you, and it's going to be up to you to take it. Quit it with these liars, cheaters, thieves. If you see that there is a bunch of silliness going on at work, it's time for you to go. If you see a bunch of silliness going on in your relationships, it's time for you to go. I don't care if it's romantic, if it's family, or if it's friendship groups. I don't give a shit. It's time for you to go. You need to pack light and get moving. Love you guys all so much. Thank you for being here. Like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate it, and we'll chat soon.